Just
share the
start the
same to
event.
the management. Okay, because I need to share to the management if they have any clarity or resession required.
So you are the only one?
No, actually,
Anyone?
today I joined only one. If they
Okay.
have any questions regarding that, either they will
Okay.
contact the trainer or they will request for another session.
Sure, sure then. So Punsha, you can start it, okay?
Okay, before that, may I know who's the, I cannot see your name exactly. It's a GP only. I can see like,
Okay, okay. My name is
yeah.
Guruparan. Actually, I'm working in Chennai.
Okay,
My company is Devoyer Software Solutions. So we have a client in Canada, basically. So
okay,
we are doing actually business analyst job. So for the client, we 5 to 6 of people. We are doing business analyst for the company. That means the client company. Our company is based on ERP, manufacturing ERP. So the Canada client is having also the manufacturing ERP. So we are supporting the software plus we are doing business analyst. That company needs us to train. That means to take the training of DataDog because they have too many applications, more than 200 to 50 applications to be monitored in the Datadog software. So they already set up everything. Only the thing they need from us is we need to do the proactive monitoring. In the sense, for example, if any application is down or something,
yeah, yeah.
then yeah, then we have to check the Datadog how to be correct it or how to set up or where is the issue, like the proactive monitoring. It is the
So it's a,
basically the
it's a only SRE task you guys are looking for, or it's a infrastructure setup as well. So when it comes to the Datadog setup, it has both the things. The SRE means the only observability. If the troubleshooting part, it doesn't come under the mostly setup thing, the configuration and everything. And when it comes to the DevOps or maybe infrastructure team, they'll do all kind of coding related to Datadog, like how we can use the APIs and how we can use the agents. Like they have to configure everything in their application code itself, and then we can go ahead and get our logs and matrices.
Yeah,
So
we can differentiate into two actually. One is the
okay,
setup. It means the integration, right, with the
yeah,
APIs.
yeah,
That
yeah,
part I think we don't need from my point of view. Maybe my management can say something, but from my
yeah.
point of view, the integration part, which is based on coding, that we won't be needed. But what we need is maybe a tool, like because after the setup you are using as a tool, right? That tool kind of setup we need. Then how to proactively we have to monitor, like observability or the metrics or the events, the traces, the logs, these kind of things we
Yeah,
have to
got
monitor.
it.
You
Okay.
got it, right? The
Yeah, yeah,
difference.
I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the introduction. So it will be easy me to also explain you what
Okay.
everything is there. So that's why I asked you to give me a brief intro so I can start and later we can see how it goes.
Yeah. um, I think I have covered what we need. uh,
Okay, let
yeah,
me start. I have created a small PPT about it.
sure.
I'll go through whatever the curriculum which I have prepared for this training. You can let me know also if you want me to add extra or anything which you don't want. So I'll show you the curriculum and what I am gonna cover, towards the training.
Okay.
So anything if you feel no, this is not you don't want, or maybe you need some more extra or something, then you can go ahead and tell me if we can add in. Then that would be great.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead, please.
I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Okay. In the starting stages, the only the introduction part is there. Ki what actually Datadog do. So the overview of it, ki what actually it does, how it's configured, and how it helps us to monitor everything. So like, uh, it mostly help us to know about to know all the logs where the cloud applications. I don't think so. It helps with on-premises servers. but that we can go ahead and check later as well. But for now, which I am gonna cover, it's about the cloud-based applications. And inside that, what are the capabilities are, what are the features it provides, and what actually it does to us. So that is gonna be a starting phase of training. So it is, it's of course it's as a monitoring tool which help us to understand and know about the real-time monitoring. Its importance is like to read all the logs, all the matrices, where it goes wrong, where it's happening. So to help to understand, to know everything, Datadog actually helps. So inside that we have lots of capabilities like application monitoring. We can do the we can do the synthetic, every kind of AI driven, even Kubernetes monitoring also started helping. Before it was not there, but recently they have configured, they have associated with Kubernetes setup as well, so we can see the Kubernetes related logs and monitor matrices as well.
Okay, what is actually that APM, RUM?
So it's an application based monitoring. So like
Okay.
when it comes to, it's a type of when we go, it's not like one kind of CVG. We have different matrices. We have different some when you need real time. So when that time we use the RAM. It's a one capabilities of Datadog. We have to configure them, so it will give you all the real time scenarios, even the client related, like if client is working on something, which kind of data they are going, that everything we will get with that.
Okay.
Okay. So now, so what Datadog basic monitoring here is, so first it is like explore monitoring architecture. It mostly aligns with the agents. So Datadog have their own agent which we have to install in our application while configuring the code itself, which with that only we can get a UI visualization which help us to understand where which kind of logs we are getting.
This is the API with integration part. This
Yes.
is okay.
So like you were asking about the APM, right? It's like application performance monitoring. So sometime so most of like when we don't go directly to the production, we do the testing in non-prod environment, right? So when we are testing, example, you are testing with your thousands users and 2000 users, that's when we are doing a performance testing. So using that, which kind how our monitoring is going, how our CPU utilization of disk is to measure that, to see we can create a data dashboard as well, to get all the kind of matrices. It helps to know how which kind of testing we are doing and how it's supporting to our clients and us as well.
Okay.
Okay. And of course visualize metrics like about data, the dashboard. We can integration with, as I said in the starting, we can all the cloud like Azure, AWS, GCP, and of course with Kubernetes also we can integrate to help about to know about the logs. If anywhere our deployment or anywhere it's going wrong, it help us to understand where is getting wrong. If any service is not running, we will get those logs, and which service is not working, and everything we can get over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So with infrastructure, if I'll go example, mostly like if you are working on which AWS cloud, so it will help us to connect with all the services like EC2, S3, Lambda, RDS, whatever the services which we use. It help us to know all kind of logs, and we can see the monitors and which every kind of matrices we can get using Datadog
Okay.
through APIs,
Small,
of course.
yeah, small question.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
If we have an application other than AWS, Azure, or GCP, whatever, so how do you connect those kind of
So
software into the integration? Is there
are
any
you
rough
talking
idea?
about talking about the on-premises servers?
Yeah, for example, DataDog HQ.com. This is the common website, right? So
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the website, we can see everything. Whatever applications are
Yes.
under connected into the
Yeah.
website, we can see. So rough, it's a small actually. clarification. How do you connect that software into Datadog through API
Yeah.
in the sense?
So yeah, we will configure. So see, whenever we are deploying or when we are creating our infrastructure related files, right?
Okay.
So in that case, in that part only, we have to create our data.yaml file as well, where we have all our API keys or whatever the connection which we are using. In that we have, and in the whatever servers we are using also, there also we have to install the particular agent which will connect with our API, and using that we will get our matrices and logs.
Okay, so data.hq.com will work as a server. Then then the client application will be installed in that.
Yeah, so that's a part of our installation only.
Okay.
When we have our infrastructure related files, right? Like where example, if you are using cloud based or non-cloud, whatever your application based out of. So whenever we are creating our infrastructure related file to deploy or to create our infrastructure, at that stage only we have to create our these files which help us to connect with our APIs and the matrices.
Okay. No, my doubt is again, sorry. For example, we have data.hq.com. Okay, this is the
Okay.
main website we have to use. Then our application is in another system, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
how you have to install the application in the, that means the data client application in that system as well, or how do you connect?
That's why API keys will be there. The Datadog
Okay,
API key will be there. So that
okay,
you have to configure in your config files. Using that, we will connect.
okay. There is a like a configuration file. The database
Yes.
connection, everything will be in
Yes.
there. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Please carry on.
Okay. So yeah, which kind of monitoring mostly it gives like, so all kind of memory, like if any server, CPU, memory, disk, network, process related, any infrastructure like related data also, like how many servers, if your application is all based out of, your entire application is have connected with Datadog APIs keys, you can get all kind of data, how many servers you have, which kind of servers you have, you can get all kind of infrastructure related data also using their Datadog agent. And it will help us to analyze all kind of matrices, logs for a performance matrix example. uh, any of the client or someone is using application which is which is going beyond our what I can say, beyond our, like example, you are using any server which have 54 or 50 plus GB data, but and you don't know which now you're when we configured our alerts, so we will get like warning alert. We can create our monitoring like this. If we are going above 60%, we can get we should get a warning alert. If we are going more than 80%, we are getting alert. So it will help us to understand, so we can make the changes accordingly. We can increase the server sizes or whatever is required, or we can go ahead and check with the clients which kind of performance operation they are doing, kind of, which help us to solve our issues before
Yeah.
only to have any issues.
Yeah, got it. This was the question first I asked. So, for example, if the application is down, or if the application is giving some alert, sorry, data type is giving some alert that the application is down, where to go and check or adjust the settings. These are all kind of things we need to know.
Yes.
That is a
Yes.
primary thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So example, I'll give you one example. You have one server,
Okay.
uh, like example, you have 10 servers, and you are using a very big application for that.
Okay.
So the traffic will go one by one. It will not go in all the servers, right? You'll use some kind of mechanisms like round robin or somewhere in which server the traffic should go.
Okay.
When in one server your traffic is very high,
Okay.
and you don't, so you should know, right, before it gonna be go down, you should know, okay, this is it has reached its threshold, so we can take some action, so it should not go down, otherwise our application will be down and it will be
Yeah.
outage.
Okay.
So that is the main use, which I feel is the main use of Datadog, to to help us to help us or
Not
alert
the
before.
software to be down.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we can't afford any outage, right, in the application in the normal day or somewhere.
Yeah.
So that is there. So you were asking about the APM, the application performance monitoring.
Okay.
So it tracks and analyze our all everything about the application traces, which like it will help us to know our user data, which kind of operations which we are doing, which kind of operation it's giving, if any errors are coming, using our logs, matrices, our dashboards. So for that we have to install our agents, which help, which we have all the libraries which you have to that you have to configure in your application itself. When you are like you have to write your configs file, and you have to write your YAML files to install that particular, whenever you are installing your new server, that should be the part of your installation.
Okay.
So it will help to identify your any issues, any alerts, any outages, using the alerts or whatever configuration you want to do, either mails or phone calls, whatever. Like you can configure with PagerDuty. I I
Okay.
I must know, you must about, you know about PagerDuty.
Yes, yes, we have, yeah.
Yeah, so we can configure using that also. So we, if any alert is coming, who is on call or who's gonna check, we can get a call. So that help us to check very quickly before getting any outage.
Okay, one small question. PagerDuty also giving alerts for any down, right?
Yes. So, but
Yeah.
that has to
So,
configure some kind of monitoring tool, right? So, using DataDog, we can configure.
okay. Because in
Yeah.
PagerDuty, what we have is any website is down, the PagerDuty is giving alert. Then what is the
Yeah.
difference between DataDog and PagerDuty? Because for
So
the
that you see, example, if you're monitoring, so I am not sure whatever you are getting right now is based on which monitoring.
okay,
I'm talking about Datadog. We have some kind of tags which we have to use. So it will connect with you with some kind of license. Of course, you must be using some PagerDuty license also, right?
yeah,
So that has to be configured with our Datadog. So example, you are not available in the system, right? It's not compulsory that we are sitting in front of system 24/7,
yeah,
and you are not available in front of system, but something happened. So you should get a call. So okay, you can go ahead and check. So
okay,
that we will do using configuration with PagerDuty or whatever the Pager tool you are using. So using that, like okay, we got this alert, we have to go ahead and check right away.
okay,
So that help us to, again, not getting any outage.
okay,
So of course, now it comes to the log. So log means anything related, whatever is happening on your servers has to be come in front in our log section. So in Datadog, we have one page where you can see all logs related, all the services, all the application, whatever you are using.
okay. This is nothing but the same as Windows event logs, right?
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
but for that you have to log into the particular server,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
here you will get each and every details.
Okay.
Why, if any server get down, why it got down, what was the management happened, if any event got wrong, any service got crashed, any connection, the database connection, anything, everything should be coming in the page of log section. So we can see everything.
Okay.
So the importance is centralized. Any one of your team can see that. If you know the service name or whatever tags you are using, if it can be asset insider ID or whatever the service name you are giving for the particular application, you just put in the search bar. You can just keep the filter, and you can get all the logs. Not only you, any one of your team.
Okay.
So that is a central. That is a main thing which you can see that help us to troubleshoot. The first thing is troubleshooting. If anything is wrong with the logs, you can go ahead, you can connect with development and any team it is, help us to understand why this happened. So that is the foremost use of Datadog, which help us to understand the logs and help us to make our environment up. So this is all about the log. Now we have about database monitoring as well. So it helps us to understand all kind of like database, whatever, like SQL, NoSQL, Postgres, MySQL, it any kind of database kind of monitoring also it provides, either
Hello.
data you require regarding any kind of database. It helps us to.
Hello. Sorry, your voice is breaking. Hello. Hello. Sorry, your voice is breaking. I can't hear you. Sorry, Akshara. Are you there? Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah. Your voice was breaking actually, disconnected.
Okay, I'm sorry, maybe some internet issue, maybe I'm not sure.
Okay. You can
So,
continue.
I mean, that was the only part I was saying. I was talking about a database monitoring in the end. That was the
Okay.
last topic which I wanted to cover. So, all kind of database which you have, no SQL, SQL, Postgres, MySQL, whatever it is there, it helps us to give all kind of monitoring regarding the database. Either it's a client, it's a client data, or it's your threshold about the database. It helps us to give all kind of monitoring, which help us to make the things better for the application.
Okay. So, so that's all about that. Your PPT,
Yeah,
right?
that was the curriculum which I have given to the trainings and team. But if you feel you need something else, you can go ahead and of course tell me, or maybe the team later, whatever you feel like. If I can add or the team can add, would be great.
Mm, so, from your point of view, these are all the topics you are going to cover, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So, what about the concepts of security monitoring and collaboration and alerting, those kind of topics?
Alerting will be the part of that for sure.
Okay.
I told you, right? Alerting will be the part of that. Security, I have not included.
Okay.
That's something I have to check that if I can include or not.
Oh,
But alerting, of course, I will add, and the configuration part also how we can configure the Datadog agents in our application, how which kind of API keys, where we have to keep everything that gonna be part of training.
okay. Can you share the document to me at least? So, whatever you have,
Sorry, what data
the
uh
PPT.
the PPT? Yeah, yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Then the questions I need to ask you are the other one who is connected.
Whatever questions you have about it, which if I can cover would be great. Or if you want to
Okay.
ask the team, also it's fine.
Okay. What about the duration? For example, we are 4 to 5 people joined together.
Okay.
So what about the duration? Under how many days or how many hours it will be finished?
Mm, around 30 hours, I
Okay.
which I have given, the team has given to me. 30
Okay.
hours we have asked.
Okay.
So I just want, I mean, I also have the question. It's gonna be online or offline?
No, no, it's online only.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And anything else?
Yeah. 30 hours means you will schedule day by day, right?
Yes, yes. I will schedule as per your availability and my availability as well, because of course we have our work days also. I prefer to be weekends, but if it's not available for the week, if not
No,
available for the
weekdays
team,
will be better because
okay,
everyone are connected in office now. So it will be
okay,
easier for us to connect together. Or,
yeah, it's fine. I mean, because sometimes because I'm also a working person. My availability might be sometime maybe up and down, but of course, I'll committed to be complete this
Okay.
and whatever
So
the
you are
best.
working with other company, right? So just you are
Yeah, yeah,
contract with them, right? So you are not part
yes,
of HKR. So you are an IT
no,
person. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I
Uh,
work for Thomson Reuters. I'll tell about myself.
yeah.
I'm working as the SRE and DevOps engineer in Thomson Reuters. It's been a 5 years to me. And if you count about my Datadog experience, I have 4+ years of Datadog experience. It comes to everything about the configuration and about the integration with the infrastructure, about the alerting, monitoring, everything.
Okay. Okay. The main question is what about the test environment? Because when you are showing us to set up the tool and
Yes,
getting alerts everything, we need the test environment because we five are there. We have to
correct.
do one by
Yes,
one
yes, of
check.
course. The
Yeah.
online, of course, the real-time application you want to
Yeah.
see. That's
Yeah.
something I also have to connect with the team. That's
Okay.
something I cannot give you answer right away. And
Okay.
because as of now, see, we have some kind of when it comes to application, it's still fine. We can make it some kind of, but when it comes to the Datadog uh, subscription also, right? It is not free. So
Hmm.
for every offices, like example, if I talk about my office, we are using an enterprise rule, which is we have our license, which we use. So that is
Okay.
something also I have to check with the team, how it's gonna be. That is something I cannot give the answer. Of course, you can check with the team, or I'll also go ahead and check uh,
Hmm.
an application that test environment because which kind of cloud you use. I mean,
AWS.
AWS only. Okay, so that
Yeah.
is great. I mean, I also work with that. It's the same, but again, that also it is also come under the cost things, right? We need our application to be available, deployment, and everything has to be because it's part of Datadog training. When you configure your config file, it has to be deployed on time. You should be able to see how we are getting our
Yeah.
logs and everything, right?
Yes. Yes. Because each and everyone has
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
there, right?
Yes,
So
yes, of course. I agree. So that's
not
something I also have to check with the team. I
okay.
am.
The final question will be the live support. For example, once you finish the training, in the website it says it's lifetime support. That means 24/7. The same we can get from you till is there any period of time or it is lifetime as the website says?
This
because
also any
because
answer
yeah because
I can't
if we
give.
are if we are freshers then okay we can understand, but we are
I
working for a
understand.
client. If the client
Yes.
is having any problem with the data raw, they already ask us to take the training. So then we should say that we have completed the training. So when we are part
So
of it,
yes.
when we went into the data alerting and monitoring, then if
Mhm.
anything happened, maybe we don't know
So
that
there is
that
a
much.
one more thing about the training part. Of course, if you ask sometime of my ability, I might be able to help. It's fine to me. But when it comes to something related to Datadog, so sometimes what happens, it's issue not from our side, it's an issue with the Datadog side itself. So
Okay.
we can raise a concern with Datadog team as well. So we have support available from Datadog as well.
Yeah, that I understand because
Huh.
in we have a software
Okay, from
name.
my side, I'll of course the lifetime, which I'm not sure, but whatever best I can give. If you sometime if not from the group, if you not you can just ping me LinkedIn also. If you need sometime, I can help. I don't
Okay.
mind
Now
doing
I'll,
that.
I'll tell you the scenario. Okay. Now
Yeah.
it's already the setup is done in the DataDog. Okay. That application.
Yes.
I said one application, right? That is done. It is running successfully. There is no problem. Suddenly the software is down. The application is down. DataDog is giving alert or whatever. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that time we as a group we don't know that what to do next. So that time we need your support. In that time, how do we get the help from you? This is the question.
Yeah, I think one or two time when it comes, I'll be able
Okay.
to help.
Okay. So,
Uh,
but we don't ask the same question again and again, right?
yeah, yeah, of
Uh,
course.
yeah.
I mean, of course, that it would be great if HKR group also comes in here, because that is something we have to, decide, together. Because I cannot say anything here, and I don't think so. I'll be able to give all the answers about this to you.
Okay.
So HKR group, if you want to, commit over here, please go ahead.
Okay. Hello, just a second. Mohsin sir will be joining.
Okay.
Because if I'll commit something and it's not gonna be happen later, would be not great. So it's better.
Correct. Correct. We can promise anything,
Yeah, I can't promise, which is
instantly.
something is, yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Musin.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any no, the questions which I asked from your member?
So what questions, queries you are asking about?
Yeah, one the main question is the live support because in your website it says that 24/7 support from you. So is there any concerns about that? Because we are working for a client. If the client is having any problem in the application, then we need to immediately act upon it. So if as per the Datadog, the setup, if the application is down or application needs to be tuned in any way, then in the maybe for some point of time we don't know what to do. So that time we need support from the
Support
trainer.
part, you guys are looking for training or support?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No train. So what do you mean by live support? Then can you explain me, please?
Support in the sense like when it comes to the training support, if there are any issues in the consider like on daily basis, the trainer is going to connect and provide the online training, right?
Okay.
So if you have any queries or anything, we can resolve it related
Okay.
to the training part.
Okay.
You are saying something related to one of your client, so that is
Okay.
totally different. That comes under the support. That doesn't comes under the training part.
See, for example, I'll tell you the small
Mm-hmm.
case. See, one application. Okay, you forget about the client. We have a data deck set up with our company. We have one
Okay.
application. Okay, the
Uh-huh.
application is connected to the DataDog.
Okay.
So always we are getting the monitoring alerting service through the DataDog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so even you can take it as at the time of the training as well.
Mm-hmm.
So after the training or the training is completed, so if
Mm-hmm.
we have any issue in the data tag, maybe we would not know that what to be done at that point of time. So how
Mm-hmm.
to connect with the trainer or get support? This is my question.
Related to the training you are asking, right?
Okay. Training in the sense it is with the connecting with the data tag and the application, right?
So, Guru Prasad and Mohsin, I really have one doubt over here too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Are you asking just to learn or me to help you to configuration as well
No.
for
That
your
is that
application?
is that is
See,
part of other part. It's not
no,
our
so
part is just
example,
to.
whatever you are asking right now, okay, my part as a part of trainer, I'll try to make you understand or learn about whatever the Datadog is. But when, as you are talking about any of your application having any issue about the Datadog, I don't think it's come the part of training, isn't it?
Yeah, I understand because sorry, whenever you are giving the training, so you will show that where to set up and how to monitor everything, right?
Yes.
That will be there, no?
Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
of course
yeah.
I'm gonna do with any of the test application. That is something, of course. But about whatever application you are gonna check, I don't think so. I'm gonna help with that.
No, not at all. That means not always, the 360 days, 24 hours. So my simple question is, whenever we are having the application with us, if we have any doubt about the setup or whatever, this is my question.
Mohsin, I think it's
No,
good you.
while setting up, yeah, the trainer will help you while setting up the things while the training is going on. If there are any issues in the configuration part or something, so the trainer will help you for sure. Whatever may be related to the training content, the trainer is going to help you. If it is beyond that, then it doesn't comes under this part.
Okay, that kind of support, is there any period of time, or is there any concern about that?
No, once we are done with the training, maybe maybe for like after the completion of the training as well, 1 to 2 days we can resolve if you have any queries. That's fine. Mostly like it is till the duration of the course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once the course is done, then no support will be there. Correct?
Yes. Yes. Still you want like after 2 to 3 days or 1 week later, like after practicing or something like that. If there are any queries, we can have one session with the trainer. We can plan in that way.
Okay. So what about the test environment? Because we need to practice, right? So whatever the trainer has given the topics, we need to practice. Is there
Yeah,
any
that is
project?
what you were saying. You are having the environment and everything.
Okay. Through that we can practice it.
Yeah, see,
And how I will not able to have that access, right? Whatever they have, I might not have that access, and it's a cloud application. For cloud, we need the AWS access as well.
yeah. So still you can get the confirmation whether you guys are okay to get the access or not. If you guys are not okay, like, we can arrange the access. No problem with that one.
Okay, cool then.
Hmm.
Because we need one test environment, one cloud, like of course one AWS access as well, because they need to see how we can configure, how we can deploy, and how we can
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
logs.
Akanksha, I think there is one of the trial account, right?
It's about Datadog. I'm talking about the AWS.
Yeah,
That
AWS we do have the account. So for Datadog we can get the trial, right? Trial account.
but that has some kind of limitations. I'm
Right,
not
right.
sure we will not able to explain them everything with the trial account.
Yeah, yeah. That's what.
So that's something.
Yeah, we can plan it out. So let's come up with the solution. That's not at all an issue. So you can just update us as like what exactly you are looking for. Based on that, we can confirm you.
Okay. So that's all my part. So you can send the recording part to my account or my email, so I can show it to my management and with this answers.
Sure.
Then I'll get back to you. I don't know who was talking to me with WhatsApp
Yeah,
messages.
yeah. I was the one.
Okay, okay. I'll
Yeah.
revert to you back then.
Mohsin,
Sure.
Gurpreet has asked me to share one of the PPT which I have shared with him. How would I
Uh,
share to you?
yeah, you can share me on the WhatsApp. That's fine.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Okay. I need
Okay.
the recording as well. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. We will be
Yeah, yeah.
sharing.
Thank
Uh,
you, everyone.
yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Yeah. Bye.